No, I was real excited. Today's National Signing Day. Excited to let everybody know, who our recruits are for 2013. We've had a good idea that these guys were going to sign, and so it's not hugely suspenseful. But 5 of them are already here, started classes in January, so they really got to jump on things. And then three players will be joining us for the fall. So I think it's a well-rounded class, 2 international players, a transfer, a couple local guys, and 2 guys from California. So a little bit of everything.
What were you looking for in this class in particular? Was there something that you felt you need to have, or just was sort of a generic general shooting?
We lost some great players, so we wanted a well-balanced class. We had to fill some holes. I'd say it leans more on the attacking side, but I think it's versatile players. Brought in an excellent goalkeeper and transfer Michael Lish. Started the last 2 years at Wake Forest, graduated from Wake Forest, and he's working on his master's degree here. 2 local guys, Josh Goss and Lucas Seligman, both who started their high school careers here in Albuquerque, and then they both moved to Arizona to play for the Real Salt Lake of the MLS, their academy down there. So 2 real serious soccer players, and we're excited to have them here. 2 Albuquerque kids we've tracked for quite a few years. So excited about them. 2 boys from New Zealand that I've gotten to watch over the last 2 years, Caleb Hilbron and James Whippich, a little bit older. They're both a year out of high school. Played very competitively, trained hard. They're both here starting in January and really doing well for us. And then 2 guys that will be joining us in the fall from California, Nico Hansen from Sacramento and Steve Manios from the Los Angeles area. And they're both pretty dynamic attacking players. So I think it's a great class. Coach Paul Sodders and Coach Brandon Moss put in a lot of time, kind of scoured the country and the globe a little bit for these guys. But they possess all the things we're looking for in our players: great students, quality people, leaders, committed to the community, and they're just really excited to be here in Albuquerque.
Talk a little bit about Lish and bringing in a veteran goalkeeper for basically 1 season.
I mean, we were excited. We have a very good returning goalkeeper in Patrick Pabletti, but you need to have 2. Michael did very well in the ACC, top conference. And I think what attracted him here was just the competitiveness of the team. We got a tremendous goalkeeper coach in Salva Biller. And, he wanted to be part of something, that I think something very special. So that's going to be quite a dogfight for that position. But it's good to have another veteran guy in the net.
Having changed conferences, how did that affect the recruiting?
Most of these recruits had already committed prior to the conference change. I think moving forward, it's going to be really beneficial. It's a tremendous conference, Conference USA.
How many of these kids do you think are you expecting to contribute immediately?
That's hard to say. We're spending time with a great group of 21 guys right now. That's where our focus is. Like I said, 5 of the 8 started with us in January. So, we're getting a good look at them. They're training, fitting in with the team. I think a handful of those guys will see the field for us in the fall. For the 3 guys coming in August, they're very good. So it'll be some good challenges for everybody.
Manios and Theros?
Yeah, Nick Theros. Yeah, I didn't mention Nick. Nick started here in January as well. He's from the Salt Lake City area. He's done really well for us. He's a true freshman. He should still be in his senior year in high school, but tremendous player, incredible student, and he's going to be a good one for us as well.
And a little more on the Albuquerque kids.
Yeah, the 2 Albuquerque guys. Josh Goss, who started here in January. He spent the last 2.5 years down in Arizona. Training every day, basically playing in a professional setting. And going to school, and I thought he made some great gains down there. Like I said, he's training with us now. Left-footed, really intelligent player, just passionate about the game. And I think he's going to be a good one for us. Lucas Seligman, Went to 2 years at Rio Rancho, played for John Shepard at Rio Rancho High School, and then he kind of followed Josh down to Arizona to be in a little bit different environment. And he's a real ambitious player, and we're excited to have Lucas here. He's just, man, full of energy, tremendous player, tremendous attitude. He's going to make our team better as well.
Bringing in some more international talent, how do you hear about that? Is that the other New Zealanders on the team bringing it up? Hey, coach, you got to see this guy, or are you guys just scouring the globe?
Well, you develop a little bit of a pipeline. It started with Andy Boyens, who was, an All-American here and then represented New Zealand at the senior level and just won an MLS Cup with the Los Angeles Galaxy last year. So I think that kind of got us in the door with a lot of players from New Zealand, and it's a real good fit, I think, for our university and kind of the mentality we're looking for in our players. And we got a chance to see both of these guys in person, and they're great to coach, incredible attitudes, great students, and I think they just add so much to our team, just the character.
You had two guys that got drafted recently. What does it mean for the program, and what does it show as the level of talent that you guys keep spitting out?
Well, we had 3 guys get drafted. Blake Smith was the 8th pick in the draft. He went to Montreal. Devin Sandoval was the 29th pick and went to Real Salt Lake. And Nick Robson went in the supplemental draft to Toronto FC. So having 3 guys in the pros, and these are guys that trained with our current team every day. So it makes things, that's a dream. It makes it a lot more tangible. They know this is the level. We can attain this level, and they also know what it takes. The 3 guys that are currently in professional camps were all hard workers and good students. So they set a great example.
Anything else for Coach?
Thanks, Coach.
Nope.